I swear the name of one of these games is purely a coincidence. Congratulations, you've already won the day by gracing and therefore humbling the uncommon soul with your mere presence alone. And you need to know you're awesome for doing that. You also need to know this is not going to be a very long stream, not because of fatigue or anything. I do have a surgery to get ready for, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to sign off earlier than I care for, but not before I sample one or two games. I'm planning on two because one feels like it wouldn't take very long to get the gist of the game. The other probably also wouldn't take as long, but there'd be a little more meat on its bones in a way that I can imagine. And I'm going to pull up the tabs so I know who to properly thank for allowing me to show you these games here. At least I don't have tons of windows open with tons of tabs by mistake. And how do I describe them, or how are they described? Before I read that, I think it'd feel better if I said hello and Happy New Year to the evil nice guy first off. I hope and believe it'll go well, and thank you for the well wishes there, and Happy New Year to you as well. The belief very much is while I'm recovering for a few days, my throat will definitely not be in much of a speaking position. I could probably talk like this, but it'd be like this for a few days, and who wants that? You want actual tones and all. But during that time, I could see about coming up with a new design here. Although you wouldn't see much of things, you could still see stuff. Definitely a new clip package, which I better film the beginning and end of that before I do the surgery. If not, it'll end up being a few days afterwards. I'd feel better if I could manage the beginning and the end of a new clip package before I sleep tonight, which I need to sleep earlier than usual so to get up in good time. Do what works for me and be careful and recover. I mean, I know these things, just what works for me. I am doing what is best, even if it's not the most fun. And I forget what other thing or things I had in mind now. Besides the clip package, the new, whatever you call the empty space above and to my or R left, if I can point correctly. But I don't want to just sleep my days away if I can help it. I'm sure it would help in recovery, but what if I can't sleep? Would that not be wasting time? I don't know. All I know right now, I should be showing you a game from Sylph here. Need to get it up, need to get the sound all dealt with, and then need to make sure you all can see the game. So I can really stand to mess with the volume on this. And I have to disconnect and reconnect my controller. I ain't playing this keyboard and mouse style. No, thank you. I do like how this looks, though. Oh, okay, it's typing in stuff. That's why that's happening there. This certainly looks very classic in ways I can appreciate. I don't want no arcade filter, though. I don't feel like having an arcade filter if I can have it. There's something Evil Nice Guy has to deal with also time to time. If you're recovering, do what you can. I mean, I'm A lot of me really wants to fight how much sleep I get. No, how much sleep, I don't know. I feel like I need more sleep than I get, but at the same time, I don't get all fatigued at times. As long as I don't aggravate the recovery. That's what I should be thinking about, not aggravating the recovery. And there's a speed run mode to this. Also good to know. Now I hope this doesn't automatically play a demo or something, because I want to read up on what Dragon Blazers is about here. Evil Nice Guy used to go from surgery to work earlier than should have. That's how he learned he needed extra days. Right now, my recovery is planned for 2 weeks at the time of being told when the surgery would be. Maybe things would change, but right now, 2 weeks seems to be the time. So, Sylph here is why I get to show you this Dragon Blazers game, Sylph and Keymailer. And there have been a lot of named references in this game in terms of how it plays similar to, like Ganbare Goemon, which they misspelled that as well. I was afraid of that. So I have to move this like every 10 seconds. Action platformer similar to something like Mystical Ninja that we call it, or Shinobi, or Double Dragon, or even Super Mario Bros. 2 for an example by picking up a pot. Fight, run, jump, mechanics, and handy gameplay, 2-player co-op, and 3 hero characters and huge bosses. Sylph does say handmade pixel art sprites. Every effect as well, no vector or skeletal animations. No fake descaled or rotative pixels in the pure retro tradition. Maybe the palette, there's some freedom with 4 palette choices. Perfect pixel or full screen. Really meant to channel the feel of older arcade games, Sylph wanted with this. Even when I move, it still ends up going to the opening sequence. That's surprising. I didn't expect that. And I'd see nothing about it being made with AI, which I did see nothing about in the Keymailer blurb as well. See how I feel in about 10 days. I'm gonna take the 14 days I've been given, and that's what I told my job and everything. I'm gonna take the full 14 days. I could probably use it more than I realize as well. So let's see then. How does this feel? Said 4 color palettes and there was 3 there. And I think instead of doing this, I'll just see from the Steam page what achievements there are. Various achievements like training replay, learning secret techniques, combos, missions in any mode, difficulties for the games. Rather simple things, but then there's also hacks I wouldn't realize. I don't know what hacks are necessarily. Perhaps the game will tell me. And Evil Nice Guy is glad I'll take the 14. Yeah, I'm not going to argue on that. I'm glad I'll take the 14 as well. And Zarnathium was just about to play a game, so I go straight to laptop, which means I still exist. And hello and happy new year to Zarnathium. I feel like I did say I did stream Friday, was it? I forget. All I know is while there's no audio happening here, I can absolutely do this. And in fact, I forgot to properly say hello to the Evil Nice Guy regarding the sound effects. I forgot all about that somehow, probably talking, and I couldn't figure out how to converse. But now I remember this for Zarnathium, though. see, it's a rule. Whenever Sarnathium is subscribed and in chat, we've got to hear one of his many kitties, Lance. I don't make the rules, he does. I'm more than willing to adhere to those rules. And the evil nice guy is showing an incorrect face here. We shouldn't be looking at Geese. We should be looking at Wolfgang Krauser. Geese wasn't shown in a recent teaser or just a clip of something from Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, or rather a redone finale of Fatal Fury, the motion picture, I think it was. I forget exactly. But yeah. And the evil nice guy knew I'd know. You figured I'd mention something about that and then go to Krauser, who's got high predictable odds of survivability, or his odds of survivability are high. So what if throughout all of that other Fatal Fury times, except for the dream matches or whatever, I don't even call those dream matches because that's Fatal Fury, that's a whole different thing from KOF. But what if all this time he's bided his time, and much like Mr. Big was still around, what if Wolfgang Krauser's ready to come in a new Southtown with a new intention for his own self? I cannot believe I still have not gone through City of the Wolves in any way. I'm just so hesitant, despite getting the game on a sale. Now, I didn't pay enough attention to the name and all, but I know when I highlight an emote on OBS, I can see who the emote belongs to. And I do see it belongs to the evil nice guy. Because, see, you enjoy some fighting games like some SNK stuff. And that's more than cool. Okay. Oh, wow. So hack is just a difficulty. There's easy, there's hard, there's no in between. For all I know, it could be all what's read as easy here could be normal. What's hard could be hard, or this can be easy. And despite reading hard, this can be normal. I swear some games back in the day, we did not translate difficulties. In some games, we made them harder for us. I don't know why it is. And I got Sarnathium hyped for the 7th. It must be because today I learned, and I put in the Discord, on the 7th, there's a demo for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. And how did I miss the day of the 7th having a demo for the reimagined 7th Dragon Quest? How did I miss that? But I imagine that's very exciting there, because boy, I said, oh, goddess, I just went through 3 games. Now there's a demo for the 7th one remade in a more artsy diorama way instead of HD 2D. And it's still gonna be turn-based, the way Dragon Quest mainline games were always. They were always that. Well, I can't imagine Dragon Quest X Online being that, though. As an online game, I don't know, though. That never came here. And what is one of your loves, the evil nice guy? Fatal Fury, or the King of Fighters, or Company SNK? One of those, it all works, because I'm into all of those. I just have such a hard time with the whole funding SNK thing, who's funding and all. Sarnathium somehow missed the Dragon Quest VII on the 7th thing, or the demo on the 7th thing as well. And I do know Sarnathium's DQ love. And you all know I have appreciation for it as well, hopefully, whether it was 11 or Heroes 1 back in the day, which is way far back, or Everyday Erdrick. I hope you know my appreciation of Dragon Quest. But man, do I need a break from the turns, and this would be one way to do it. So there's Rasha, Enki, and Xerez. I'm gonna go with this Enki guy. And what's this here? There's a world map. Oh, wait, though. Did I go to training and then I left already? Let me see about this, because I may have skipped something as it is, and I did. Old Master! The enemy is incoming! I don't know who's saying time to warm up. Time to warm up. I don't know what train's supposed to do. Okay, maybe I do now. And I don't know the controls, and it's not telling me how to play. Although there was experience there now. So let me see. There's jump, there's attack, there's super. There must be a back attack. Then dodge, or is that just the back button? I'm not sure. So maybe I'll just press buttons before I go. L1 is dodge. So it can be either 3 or 4 combos, or 3 or 4 hits. You can do a launcher and a low attack. And that sounds happening from hitting attack and jump at the same time. It's like you can jump just above ground and still get that ground attack in. But I don't see any point in that. Evil Nice Guy likes how the water looks, and I'm seeing a parallax scroll effect on the water here. There's like 3 layers of water, 4 if you count the waterfall. So there's like a layer of water where Enki's feet is behind him, then there's a layer in front, and then there's all that water in front of the grass and everything. That does look good. So let me defeat them. I couldn't even do that though. I couldn't move in. Why defeat them all? Why can't I hit them all? So, maybe this ought to be super. Now I know what back would be here. Yeah, no, I don't know. I might not be meant to hit everything either, for all I know. Or maybe I should be jumping, I have no idea. I can't believe I can reach that. Okay, finally I got them all. So there's an S rank there in the training. That's all I felt like doing. And that can be skipped. I thought I was just gonna go straight arcade style from one stage to another. I like how this looks actually, I really do. This does look like an older school arcade, but with pixel appreciation. Really appreciate it. Not sure there's running in this, though. Probably see about super how that works. Didn't see that there. That was a dash there. And that warrior there, that Octopus warrior with the sword slash and all, really reminded me of enemy you can fight in Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master. Flashing too. That felt very Shinobi 3 coded there. There's a Dango right here. And a dive kick as it is. And stilt walkers. You know, maybe the different moves you can do, if not also discover, maybe they're very double dragon coded. Without it being a total beat 'em up. I thought it was a double jump, but no. That must be a checkpoint, yep. And it restores health. Yeah, no, I feel like there's actually something special about this game. I wanted to stop attacking, but couldn't tell until there. I was so avoiding that. I'm gonna break this thing. Okay, it's broken. And get 2 units of health back. Now, I don't know how much it's worth and all, and I hadn't checked the price. And I was worried about that dive kick being a little steep. And then jumping into them. Couldn't get away from that. There's a limited number of lives here. It's totally fine. But no, I honestly feel like there's special with this game here. I really can't appreciate it. Here I thought that might have been a way to go somewhere. And they brought the heads up down so I can climb up properly. I can't change my climb up trajectory. I don't need to fight every enemy across my way. No, I'm gonna do. I think I need to worry about my platforming here. I think I have to be careful with my platforming. Good thing I played platformers in the day. Still can, I'm so sure. I got worried over nothing. The waterfall is full of food. Fine, I got food here to eat. Now, it is life or death with the big kitties there. What goes on here? Big kitty. That gave a little bit of slash beast there, those slash moves. May as well have been similarly shaped as twin slashers. That's a fierce tiger there. That was a big wave there. I need to be more careful here. How do I be more careful? It's too bad I can't skip this. We're going. And when they're charging, they're definitely present with a hitbox. Yeah, with that aura there with purple, it's definitely about to hit. On my own trajectory again. Let me be careful here. There we go. So I must have died, and those enemies must not have counted anymore because of that. That was mission 1. Are there only 6 missions in this game? I feel like there are only 6 missions in this game. And I can't go back because it would be an arcade style. Who's saying they're mining the secret cave even? Kumao is furious. And honestly, games can be simple and be special. Simple compared to how most can be today. With all them newfangled, highfalutin graphical powers and all that jazz. You don't have to go all that far in order for a game to look good or feel good. You really don't. And I can't be all that sure of where to go and how to get high enough, but I see that now. So that gives me a little bit of height there. I'm glad to be away from those slashes. I'm glad I stepped back here. All these rats and flying rats are showing up though. All these octopus ninjas too. And some of them do drop food, I realize. I'm gonna be careful with that TNT happening. And hitting an enemy will help extend your jump. That felt good to me. Very much so. Then I got hit in there. Good thing, I thought I killed that. Good thing is to get 2 points of health back with each checkpoint you pass. Right now, my thought is getting experience. But I don't need to be thinking about that all the time. How's that not reach though? Enough about that. And I didn't see that either. That got bad. I don't feel like getting hit by flamethrowers though. And I gotta crouch for those rats. Everything was out to hit me. Run in order to slide. I wanted to think I could crouch under that drill. Let me try that. After I work on these here again. Put an elbow backwards. I was trying to upkick that. Can't duck under that drill. Can I jump above it and hit it from behind? That's a theory to try. And I didn't realize I ended up falling into the spikes. That I didn't crouch. So I deserved that. I just go this way here. And I cannot jump over that. So what's the ideal way to hit that drill? I don't realize something there. There's some stuff I'm not getting here. Spit some flames out of that, then I'll upkick you. What am I missing here? Man, that super's not even invincible. That feels bad. That super attack isn't even invincible. How do I deal with it? That's kind of a cheat, but that was not enough. That felt bad. Either back to title or quit. And there's training and secret technique tutorials. So what's this about secret techniques then? Learn the secret technique. Oh, hold that. And then that gets to be rapid kicks there. Oh, wow. You did it! So I should be holding those buttons. And then what's this here? Combo, then elbow, combo. And then what? Jump, dive, kick, attack again. And hold that. Those were three secret techniques there that I would not know about at all. Now I need to beat these missions in hard in order to actually do them. And thank you for the follow, whoever you are. I'm trying not to have full names so you don't have to feel all called out if you don't want to be, if you feel like lurking. Just know if you're into RPGs and action video games, you are square in the right place here. And I really feel like, how much is it even? I wanted to see how much Dragon Blazers is. And I'm not convinced many people are even going to find this. It's a $15 game here. And there's not going to be a lot. There's going to be more for that intense arcade action feel and for anyone into speed running. So this game feels square made for both kinds of fans there. But I dig how it is. I really honestly do. There's just another game I gotta show, and I need to do that in short time, actually. So let me change some things here now. This other one, there'd be some people seeing or hearing of this. And it just got its first major update that I'm 0% ready for. Now, where is it there? And I don't remember if I got this on sale on PlayStation or not. But I swear I did demo it for a Steam Next Fest. It sure got my attention. In fact, what is it available on? It's Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. So I have Humble Games and Keymailer to thank for being able to show you this. I meant to show you a major free content update called Tanuki Kabuki for Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. But if that's all after finishing the game, I haven't even done that yet, so that wouldn't be real fair. But I still want to show the game at all. I really, really do. It was only available on Steam on Keymailer, so now I want to double check what the game is all available on. Just so I know what I'm saying, because it ain't just PC. Looks like it's everything but Xbox. No, I see Xbox there. Yeah, there's Nintendo, there's PlayStation. Is it on Xbox? There's the page I'm looking for. Yeah, it's on all modern platforms, very much. And hello, Dark Phoenix Tori. I'm just about to start up a second sample of a game here. And if only, although just petting Kirby like that is good, do you want there to be like an animated version of someone petting Kirby? Because that would sure be also adorable, wouldn't it? And why does my memory suck at a time like this here? Yeah, it was Welcome to. It was the second Welcome sound. I think I got that confused at times. I think I doubted myself. So let me change this up here so it says that it's on all modern platforms like it should. Just like all of the Erdrick trilogy, actually. Yeah. Now let's fire up Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. And they made Steam trading cards available on December 8th. I need to make sure to bring the sound down when it comes up. And make sure you all see the game, too. You gotta see the game. It'd make no sense if you couldn't. Squid Shock Studios was behind this, and Humble Games published this. Just like they published Forager, that I really enjoyed. And I've definitely seen Fmod a few times around. Look at that save icon there. They say a controller with an analog stick. So, what could I say to make it feel like an RGG studio game? Real Teal Lotus Path walkers use a controller, or something like that. And Evil Nice Guy is about to get ready for bed. I need to do that within 2 hours myself. So thank you for being here and hope you have a good night. I have every intention to be safe, so thank you for that as well. You have a good one, evil nice guy, and thanks for being here. And when one leaves, another enters, so I can say hello to Sakurubi here. Now, at the moment, I'm not aware of any cherry blossom trees, but considering how the game feels set or the art direction is, there might be some around. Let me see about things. Oh, there's a dyslexic font there for anyone who might suffer from dyslexia. It's nice. Just making sure things. It's all good here. Let's show you some bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. Man, it's bright here. And there's one geese coming in and one coming out. And it all makes sense. That's what you call adorable, Dark Phoenix Tori. That right there. That's what you call adorable. And something just went into that lotus bud, or may as well be a lotus bud. And look what comes out of it. If anything, the way its earrings showed up in the camera angle, drifting tear of moon, where bamboo of crimson loom, the teal lotus blooms. Already putting my own personal haikus to shame with a rhyme at all 3 lines there. I've been making haikus on my own personal time, and now I see another one here. Drifting tear of moon, where bamboo of crimson loom, the teal lotus blooms. How funny to see that here. And I swear, haikus don't have to rhyme. Your more standard poems don't have to rhyme. This just impresses me. Not tear, drifting tear of moon, because it came from above. So drifting tear of moon, where bamboo of crimson loom, the teal lotus blooms. Look at that color, and look at this bamboo, and look at the blues and the reds and the whites. But I can't do anything there. And who's that watching me? And that's a shrine to save and heal and drink some tea. We ain't spilling tea here. We're just drinking it to heal. I know I ain't trying to spill tea. Unless it's fictional. Then it'd be okay. Really pouring some tea and blowing off the heat. Look at that in the background, and look at the clouds. Very particular art style that any Japanese fans are aware of. This ain't TV Asahi, but their name is Asahi. I don't know whether that's a man or a woman or non-binary. I'm not sure what voice to give. Ew. What do we have here? I must say, I have been so far unimpressed with the Tentai Hana that scamper about these forests. And it would seem that on this evening, the celestial spit ejected from the heavens is especially egregious. And so incredibly tiny. My respect for the kami evaporates with your every exhalation. What a jerk! Now be gone, you backwards beast, to the bamboo thicket you bumbled out of. and I will spare you from an expedited exorcism. But I don't have anything I can do. I can't go attacking or doing things. Wait. That earring you wear. Now there is something of interest. A peculiar relic. It is clear the kami grow careless with their celestial gifts recently. Or perhaps I have underestimated you. Only one way to find out. Please drink this. It should unlock the true form of that earring you wear. So then there's some different tea. I hope you all can hear the game well. If not, tell me to turn it up and I will. So now the earring can transform into the Equinox Staff. Basic attack and reliable damage source when defeating enemies. You should be able to use your earring as a staff now. Go ahead and test it out by breaking the bamboo wall to the right. Before that... Okay, now I'm confused. Because what we just saw for the tutorial was Xbox controls, and yet this knows that I'm using PlayStation controls, and yet the game thinks I'm using a DualSense controller, which is kind to think, but I only got the one working DualSense, and it's gotta be for the PS5. And so instead, I'm using a PS4 controller. But then actually moving stuff, now it thinks I'm using an Xbox controller. When that couldn't be further from the truth. Oh well. And then I didn't pay attention to the tutorial. Probably faster attack but in the air. I should have foreseen that relic growing feeble from rotting in your oversized yet inferior ear. Have you seen these young crimson bamboo in the forest? You should be able to harvest these to use as reinforcement for your staff. Go back and harvest 10 bamboo bundles and bring them back here. I shall turn that dainty toothpick into something slightly more respectable. Out of pity and no other reason. Okay. It is faster while in the air. And there are some nice standstills in the recovery of the staff attack. In fact, now I see what it's talking about here. So that's 3 attacks on the ground. We can do 2 in the air before having to recover. Yeah. You can get 2 attacks in the air that come out quicker than 1 on the ground. What just happened here, though? Now we've got some big bad over there. And there was my way up. I can't think of what I rescued, but I know it's a cutesy thing. But yeah, that's bad. And I know I got more than enough, but I'm still gonna grab these while I'm here. So let's go back over then and give 10 of these young bamboo bundles to this Asahi person. I'm still feeling the footsteps of that giant there. Ah, you've completed my request. Obedient to a fault like a restless puppy, I mean dull puppy. You are not a restless puppy like Zack Fair. You are a dull puppy. Perhaps you could be of some use to me in the future. But for now, hand me those bamboo bundles. That should do it. Now try to forge a new path forward through those burly bamboo and meet the misshapen creatures beyond. It may be dangerous to go alone, but so be it. So you're not going to tell me to take something, considering it's dangerous to go alone? You're not going to tell me to take a thing? And the tea kettle will allow me to restore health when I'm not at a shrine while grounded. Striking enemies with staff will siphon energy from them and brew more tea in my kettle. So we are drinking vampiric tea here. We strike enemies and some of their life force ends up brewing inside the tea kettle. We drink that and we get our health back that way. Are we vampires? And now to go through here. And shrines are respawn points too. I better know that. I'm guessing it's toe, not just two, despite there being two birds. 'Tis us, the previously foreshadowed misshapen creatures. I bet you didn't expect more dialogue so soon, but you are still new and require guidance. Oh no, Tori. Hey, Tori. You are two-faced in this game here. To and Ri. So Tori when you put them together. Please ignore the incoherent babbling of my unfortunate appendage. He claims to be able to see beyond this realm, perhaps like a certain merc with a mouth, but it is perhaps immediately clear to you that he spouts nothing but nonsense. What? A vision this way comes. See, do I. A well-dressed rodent swing their staff and hit this paper lantern spirit. They will begin to glow and be able to jump again in midair. Ravings of a lunatic. I do like the sounds they make like this, though. And yeah, you do get an extra jump when attacking with enemies, or attacking enemies in the air. An auspicious coincidence. Or something more. So that's that blue glow is. And I was learning the pogo after all. And that's what that is, pogoing. The platforming in this game, though. I don't feel like missing out on spirits, though. Or whatever those souls are. So there's another one of those little radish babies, or whatever they are, even. I don't know what they are. But I know I want to defeat them. And here's a respawn point there. Now, do I want to go any further? Or do I want to go back down and see what's around that way before coming up here? Okay, there is nothing here. Good to know. So I had to go up that way anyway. That's fine, I get it. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything else. But the verticality in this game can sure be something. Now I want to be over here. And there shouldn't be anything over here. No. All good. Now I did see something over here. And those souls are still there, like I hoped. What kind of stuff can I buy with them? And let me go grab this here as well. I've already rescued 3 of those little creatures. And then I actually need to drink some tea. That bad, huh? I can't grab every soul after all. That's some very European spelling for sure. And who's that? I can break the red bamboo, but I can't break the blue bamboo. If that ain't teal bamboo. But I can grab this bad bamboo. What? Yet another vision! A fox flies freely over gaping canyons. Teal petal showers in their wake. Pure poppycock. Like, I don't know how to fly here. Well, 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 if it isn't my little tea kettle thief. Where do you get off running off with the possessions of a superior higher being? Excuse me. That was rude. I haven't had my tea for a while. One can find themselves quite irritable without it. Coffee who? So, this is when you hand over my tea kettle that you ran off with. No. Filthy commie dropping! You know what? I shall let you keep the kettle. As an infinitely benevolent being, I think we can come to an agreement here. I am feeling a bit weary not having a steady flow of tea this evening, and I need an especially potent brew to rejuvenate. In this cave lives a beast whose eyeball would make an excellent ingredient in a tea and would fix me right up. If you hurry, I might even share a sip with you as well. But alas, there seems to be some sort of impenetrable wall here. Whatever will you do? Ha! Let's see, I'm gonna find a way to break that. But Asahi is a total jerk. I'm not real fond of him. Now it's a big bounce there. But I can't dash through. Has anyone played Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, let alone heard of it? And if you have played it, what do you think of it? And if you haven't, and based on what you're seeing, does this look like something you would play? I'm sure glad I haven't. I missed the background silhouette. I do remember how to sip tea. Oh, a blessing from the moon, Connie? Hehe, I must be the luckiest Kodama in the land. I'm happy you found me. I seem to be in a bit of a sticky situation. You see, I came outside of my cave to find new Armapillo to join my flock, and clumsy old me fell down into this pit. Now I don't quite know what to do next. Oh well, at least I have some company now. Oh dear. Speaking of company, what in strange garden is that thing? Hide! I can't hide from Kitty Kitty Bolson. What I can do is stay in the air there. And let me respond to this after the fight here. And I wonder how much of a combo I need to do for an achievement here. But I do see you, and I want to acknowledge you. I'm just in the middle of this is all. Until now. So before I read all this, let me say I am not, if I can, I probably need to scoot over. I am not worthy. I am not worthy. I am not worthy of a subscription from Joy Boy 7 there. But that ain't my call. That's Joy Boy's call, who clearly says I am worthy. So thank you for that. And I'll tell you for sure, if you've been around and noticed anyone having some more unique intro sounds, you have access to that now. You could DM me at the very least through Twitch about how you want to be greeted in terms of sound, and we can make that happen within reason. So thank you for that. Is he gone? That sure was a close one. You must be stronger than you look to have scared him off. I swear, Shimeji. I myself may look intimidating, but I could have never gotten rid of that demon as swiftly as you. It seems like the creatures of this forest grow more restless recently. And look, the Armapillo have returned. Ah, but that is besides the point right now. How can I thank you? I know. How about we share some tea while we figure out how to get out of here? There's all kinds of tea to drink, it seems, in this game. Hey, that looks like a bat. A bamboo bat now. So hold circle near objects with a blue glowing circle around them, and I can bat them at things. Wow! Your earring can turn into a bat now? Tentai Hana truly are amazing creatures. Now, if we could just find a way to break that blue bamboo wall over there, we should be able to get out of here. I know. Try attacking one of these Armapillos into the air and use your new bat to hit it into the wall. I want to open this first. And then we stay and freeze in the air while we aim and then get a home run. Whoa! You did it! These Armapillo are virtually indestructible, but I had no idea they packed such a punch. I can finally go home now. Thank you. If you ever find yourself in Naruto Uzumaki Cave, no, just Uzumaki Cave, please try and find me. I promise to show you the utmost hospitality. And why can't I think of Naruto's mom than that other Uzumaki that had been around Sasuke? Why can't I think of their names? Let's see. Naruto, Uzumaki clan. Trying to see about the Uzumaki clan because I forget the red-haired girl's name who had been with Sasuke and had been in love with him. Where, oh, where? Karin Uzumaki. Yeah, Karin Uzumaki. But I have to wonder, what does she do in Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, or does she do anything there? I'm not sure. She didn't die, did she? I don't remember her dying. She could have. I don't think she did, though. Yeah, I don't remember her dying. No, they just parted ways. That's all that was. So let this go and take the both of them with me places, really. Strike this up. I want to get up there. There that goes. And there's what may as well be a whole lot of money there. It's gotta be money. Then that'd be a nice way up there. Then angle that this way. I want to take them both places. Shoot that upward. Is there blue bamboo around here? No. So maybe it wasn't about that. So I'll just keep going this way with the both of them. After drinking some tea. And then break that. Wow. No. Wow. I must say I am almost slightly impressed. But don't get ahead of yourself. You must still make good on our agreement. Enter the cave, little one. Procure for me the eye of the beast, and that old tea kettle shall be yours to keep. Fine, I'll go in there. I'll go grab this eye. Brewing tea out of an eyeball sounds disgusting. Uzumaki Cave. Tea made out of brewing an eye. Has anyone heard of that before? Because I know I haven't. Oh, I can shoot those back. Or I could do something else. Yeah. That was fun to think about there. That was fun to think about. Glad I broke the blue there. So I do not have those, not breaking those blue bamboo wall blues. Because I'm breaking them, and I know how to make it work. I'll miss out on those souls. I got plenty as it is. I ain't really worried. So I need something a little more then. I'll just keep going this way. I don't mind, really. Did it say alternating directions increases attack speed? Because that loaded so fast. Ah, I see you found your way into Uzumaki Cave, my new friend. It is dark and gloomy, but it is where my ancestors thrived, and here is where I carry on their tradition as an Armapillo herder. Speaking of tradition, it is customary to give those who have helped us special gifts, and that is why I wanted to give you these for saving me earlier. Firstly, a feisty Daruma doll named Chomper. Look at that Dharma doll. So I can tap triangle to consume tea and summon Chopper to dash in a straight line like a certain yellow puck. And then I can tap again to dash the chomp. Or no, the dash, then it'll be the chomp on the chomper there. And secondly, a gift passed down to me from the Kodama clan. What a statue there. Kodama charcoal. Inexhaustible to produce heat while engaged in airborne combat. So I need to start a combo in the air and produce more heat the more enemies are attacked in the air. With enough heat, the tea kettle will reach the boiling state. And any Dharma summon will gain an eye, temporarily enhancing its ability. And damage dealt by the Dharma also produces heat. Learn to use these powerful tools wisely, and they should help you greatly on your journey. Now I must return to my hut deeper in the cave. My Armapios, they must have missed me so. Well, thank you for these things here. I didn't even notice how far the dash went. Now I see that there. Then I got sandwiched there. I didn't see that neither. How about you stop moving around so much like that? I'm gonna say I pretend to deserve that. Now that's finally gone. Let me hit that there. If I could get out of the way, that is. I couldn't aim properly. So now. Ugh. I didn't see the one above me actually shooting out another thing. Otherwise, I would have done better than I did. And then I didn't actually rest at the shrine like I should have. That's some music, though. How did that not kill, though? Just the catch there. Nah, they're done. I'll knock that right back up. Right back at you. I want to grab these. And right back at you. But yeah, platforming is a major thing in this game, and I'm here for it. I'm here to get more of those souls, too. Now let me go up this way here. Grab another one of these. Oh no, that's entirely different. That was dangerous. And I don't have air dash, so I couldn't have done that. And I need something blue to hit there, through there. So I'm not seeing anything. More tea means more freaking dharmas and healing. Speaking of healing here. I better use that. Not enough there. But there is now. And I ain't got no key. So I shouldn't be thinking about going over there. And what's around here? Sakura City would be where I can go to maximize my health, I see. Let me click out of here and make sure things there. I just want to be sure of stuff. So what's this way then? Vermilion stranger in a language I can't understand. So I can't. I can try again. Yeah, can't understand her. So I can't do anything about that. And that's teal ore there. Whatever that is. Right back to you. It's fun to send shots back at enemies like that. Now, if only I could reach up there. Why don't I see about it? Okay. I could whack those so to get up there. That's good to know. And quite crafty. Oh! You always seem to show up when I need you the most. My Armapios have all wandered off in my absence. Oh dear, whatever am I going to do? They must be so cold and lonely without the mighty Shimeji to protect them. There are 4 of them, and they must be somewhere in this cave. Please help me find them and bring them back here to my hut. So now I got a whole different quest aside from the other one that jerk Asahi is having me do. But I know I gotta do things here. What's that there? Bomb. Or should I be breaking that door below or something? No, that hit the switch there. Goro Goro! You look like you've seen a ghost! The demons won't hurt you now. And that little cloak is reminding me of Zenitsu from Demon Slayer there, that Goro Goro is wearing. So that's one Armapio. So now to go for the other 3. There's gotta be one down here somewhere. And there's another one right there, I know this. Thing was getting a little something in a way I don't like. Well, we have that chomp there for a little more damage. Then just barely make that jump that I'm sure going to make. Why'd you go back there? Why did you go back there, Armapillo? It's supposed to get you home. It's not as bad as Mega Man jumping can be. The Armapillo has got to go home, and that's looking like Tanaki. His cloak. And then I have to think for a moment. Ame! I knew you would come back! Why am I getting fatigued now all of a sudden? I can't have that happen right now. I'm still looking into making eyeball tea for whatever reason beyond my comprehension. And I feel like I don't need a number of those. Okay. Now let's break through these walls here. Easy like so. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting tired all of a sudden. And I hate the thought of it. I hate the thought of it very much. Pendula! You've returned! Goro will be pleased! Imagine if Goro or Pendula was a reference to, I forget the sister's name. It's been a bit of time. And I never did get to see Infinity Castle like I should have. And I know I need to. Very, very badly. Like, I keep letting myself stand still. And I had to follow that, then jump down, I see. Or do I just gotta do that instead? And there's a couple of souls I just can't get. Yeah. I think what I ought to do is shoot it out forward like that. Or so I would think. Or should I shoot in the alcove? Yeah, let's shoot in the alcove here. But hidden spikes will send it all the way back to start. And I don't feel like doing that. And they just hit those spikes there as well. That should be fine there. Now I'll be able to hit this up. Or so I thought. I was hitting circle. But the game said I wasn't in range when I clearly was. I don't get it, but I get it here. But then I done goofed. But I know how to do this all. Like, that's all good there. And the gate stays open because I did what I need to do. Oh, right there. Mamoru! Mamoru Chiba, aka Tuxedo Mask! Stubborn, yet you can't stay away. Welcome back! Well, that's all 4 of the Armapillos there. So it's time to go see Shimeji. And what do I get for helping him? 1, 2, 3, and 4! Would you believe it? They all came back. Did you have something to do with it? Ever since I met you, things are looking up for Shimeji. Here, I want you to have this. Mushroom key. Shita key. So it unlocks an area in Uzumaki Cave where an unruly beast slumbers. And I do have a map I can see, and I see I need to go left and up. I don't mind any of that. But I guess the energy don't come back unless I hit enemies. I healed, but I did not get any tea in that kettle. Like, let's drink this here. And now I'm good. And seriously, fatigue is trying to kick in way too hard, and I don't like it. Let me wrap this up properly, game. Or not game, body. Let me wrap this up properly, body. Yeah, alternating between directions increases attack speed, it said. I did see it that time. Now I see stuff coming down. Let me work on that and break it. Okay, it ain't like that. But I can't reach up there easily, though. So maybe I shouldn't try. Especially when I took that hit. I won't try, then. Oh, I couldn't break that because I need to do that. And there we go, breaking 2 walls. Go ahead, shoot one more thing at me. I'll just turn that around. Then I can't air dash above any of that, neither. I wonder. Yeah, that ain't picking up any souls, neither. The Dharma is only meant to attack. Couldn't be all that sure stuff. So where's that unruly beast? Probably right here. Particularly unmanageable Armakillo. Funny there. Here, let me strike that to it. They can be strong. They can be heavy hitting. And honestly, so can the Daruma. Now that's cutting all over the place. And then what a bash there. But not everything stops when that happens, though. Oy. I knew what I needed to do, I just didn't do it. But it's alright-ish. A particularly unmanageable Armakillo. That is a funny name, though. Why don't I get in the heat mode? Like that. Okay, I can still jump over that. I couldn't have been sure of things, and I'm letting go too fast. And then armored right back up when I had the opportunity. And all around again. And I'm not holding that hard enough. Now that had to hurt. It had to. While you're on the wall there. Oh, you're going diagonal. You're going computer screensaver until now. Now I'm a beast tamer. Now the souls and an eyeball. Eye of the beast. Commonly used to make especially potent tea. So that's a normal occurrence in this world. Seriously. Eyeball tea. I was tired of waiting. Have you found my ingredients yet? Yes, yes, yes! Hand it over quickly! Now, as promised, you can drink a bit too. But only a sip. I ain't trying to take any more than a sip here. Relax. That was a sip. That dumbbell's there. Now can do the Lotus Dash with right trigger or R2 in my case. And can also dodge enemies in their attacks too. Now the rest is for me. But remember, with every sip of tea, a latent gift will be set free. Now leave me be. Go see what else there is to see. I gotta read all that again since that all rhymes. Now the rest is for me. But remember, with every sip of tea, a latent gift will be set free. Now leave me be. Go see what else there is to see. I suggest you exit this musty cave the same way you came in. Now that's done. And that's quite a nice dash there. I like that Lotus Dash. Now I can make it across over here, or so I would think. Do the dashes reset too? Now I have to go all the way back up here. Now I done goofed. Okay. Now just whack this and get all this here. Then let them drop so I can grab them. And I'd have to go a long ways away to get out of here. But I'm gonna get out of here though. But yeah, that air dashing is real nice. It's all Metroidvania feeling here. Jump mid-dash, you'll perform a shrine dash. Or jump mid-dash. Oh! Can you shrine dash and then air dash? Looks like no. Yeah, this is much like a Mega Man X dash. You can either dash jump or jump and air dash. But can I reach that though? I think I saw something here. I had to check. You can probably get to the end of the dash when you dash off the edge. Yes. In Shrine Dash. Even if you end up dashing off the edge, you'll still have time before the dash ends to input a Shrine Dash. That's what I was wondering about there. But good to see about that. Since nobody said anything, I guess the volume must have been fine this whole time. Nobody did say anything. Or that's a Shine Dash. Or what I ought to do is trust that I'll make the dash there. Yeah, I had to trust. I had to believe. I'll grab this teal ore. And try and avoid stuff here, although I could whack this and drink some tea. That'd be fine so to stay alive. Yeah. Let me get this health back too. And that does reset there when you hit an enemy in the air dash. And who's Dodomeki? Well, hello there, tiny Tentayana. I thought your kind had all fled from these parts. Don't mind me. I am but a humble traveler myself. My travels now mainly involve trips to the bamboo forest to relieve the rabbits' huts of their recently abandoned belongings. Oh! Your eyes, my friend. They shine brightly like the moon itself. A treasure to be coveted. May I have them? I will give you a special gift in return. It will surely attract wealth and prosperity, yes. Will you give me your eyes? But I can't see without my eyes. Yes, I was perhaps a bit greedy with my request. Is a price of 50 foxfire for my special gift more agreeable? Let me see if I can say no and then get it. You are definitely missing out, my friend. Please do reconsider your unfortunate decisions. Okay, so it's only the 50 foxfire. That's alright. A very fine investment. You are a creature who has excellent taste in special gifts. Here you go. So what's this? Prosperity charm. It attracts nearby Kitsunebi enemy rewards and resources towards you. Kitsunebi? Is that Foxfire? And yes, today I am feeling extraordinarily generous and will supply you with a free gift for your purchase. Omamori strap. So equip an Omamori while sitting at a shrine. When attached, we get that Omamori's passive effects. You will need this to use that Omamori properly, yes. However, you can only attach the two while at a shrine. This shrine before me might be an appropriate place to equip them, yes. Yes, and I'm not going out the way I thought I should. So maybe I'm a little tempted. Okay, now I can equip this here. I had to hit the back button in order to do that, though. Yeah, Kitsunebe is Forest or Foxfire. Still not out of here. And what's with the statue there? Oh, I see it here. It seems like a goddess. And it's the stuff from enemies that ends up attracting to me. I saw the thing, and then I didn't think properly. So I'll go back and forth, and then I'll go over to the left like I should have in the first place. Yeah. And a flower with a rabbit-shaped blossom. The paw passes through it when trying to peck it, so I can't do anything about it right now. But at least I did see anything there. Yeah. This calls for some platforming, this Metroidvania. Or does it call for any more than a more standard Metroidvania? Or is there such a thing as a standard Metroidvania? I'm not entirely sure there is. And look at all that. Multiple jumps and then dashing and pogoing. Working in multiple things to get to where I need to go. And I don't mind it at all. I do not at all mind. I didn't see that. That I do mind that I didn't see it. Those shine dashes, I think it said. Those shine dashes are real fun. Now we're back in the forest of the Crimson Bamboo. I am good here. We made it out like I was planning to. So that's what to expect from Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. And man, is it a fun-feeling Metroidvania to me. Although I'm surprised, Uncle Shaq's been getting into a lot of them and hadn't gotten this. I ain't mean to keyboard and mouse my way out of the game, but it's a tiny thing. It ain't no thing. The thing now is to figure out who to entrust you all to. And already I have quite the answer. It is all right, especially since they're happy to be back. If you want to be cooler than you already are, you can copy and paste this raid message here. And we'll go raid friend Yume Lex back on that Xenoblade Chronicles streaming stuff there. And I don't mind it at all. It sucks that I'm not going to be in a speaking condition for at least a few days. I hope it's sooner rather than later that gets fixed. But in that time, I've got to clip some things, and I've got to make some stuff. I could really stand to have that window above me with trivia again. That'd be fun to think about. But I expect to be fine with the surgery, and I expect it to be okay. Whether it is or not, I'll let you all know. And if there's worry, then I'll appreciate your all's support. But I don't expect there to be worry with a routine thing like this. It'll be all right. So I may not be back in a little bit of time, but I will be, and we'll be figuring out what to do from here. Until then, take care of yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, believe in yourself. Have notifications on. If they're not working anyway, uninstall, reinstall. I've heard of that working, and it could be all it takes. You're awesome. Pass it on. And until next time, stay uncommon. Later.